When people see an 81-year-old man living alone 5 years after losing his wife, they instantly feel sorry for him. They look at the quiet house, the empty chair on the porch, and assume he's just sitting there, lonely and waiting for the end. But what if that pity is completely wrong? What if the silence in that house isn't sad at all, but actually the first real peace he's had in decades? The hardest truth about growing older by yourself isn't the loneliness, it's realizing how much energy you used to waste trying to please everyone else. If you think being alone at this age is a tragedy, you're looking at it all wrong. Let's talk about what it actually looks like to finally live on your own terms. My name is Henry. I'm 81 years old, and my wife passed away 5 years ago. After 50 years of marriage, losing her left a silence in this house that absolutely terrified me. During those first 2 years, I made a huge mistake trying to outrun that quiet. To block it out, I kept the television running from morning till night just to hear human voices. I answered every single phone call, and I said yes to every visit from relatives who meant well but just felt sorry for me. I packed my calendar with places to go and people to see, thinking that if I stayed busy enough, the grief wouldn't catch up to me. I thought noise was the cure. But one rainy Tuesday afternoon, sitting right here on this porch with a lukewarm cup of coffee, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I wasn't actually lonely for people. I was just scared to sit still with my own thoughts and memories. That day, I walked inside, turned off the TV, and just sat there in the quiet. It was hard at first, but that's the exact moment the real healing finally started. Let's be completely honest about what it really means to live alone at 81. It is not a sad tragedy, but it is a blunt reality built on 6 hard truths that society refuses to see. First, your energy becomes a limited currency. At my age, you simply don't have the stamina to waste on neighborhood gossip, family drama, or polite small talk. You learn to protect your peace fiercely because you know exactly how few summers you have left. Second, you finally stop negotiating your emotions. For decades, men spend their lives compromising, walking on eggshells, and trying to keep everyone else happy. When you live alone, those exhausting daily negotiations end. If I want to sit in silence for 3 hours, I don't have to explain it to a soul. Third, you don't suffer from loneliness, you choose your company with extreme care. People look at my empty porch and think I'm isolated. The truth is, I would rather sit in a completely quiet room than spend 5 minutes with someone who drains my spirit. Silence has become my medicine, not my enemy. Fourth, you finally get to drop the social mask. All my life, I had to be the tough provider, the strong boss, the husband who had all the answers. In this quiet house, that mask is completely gone. I can finally look in the mirror and just be Henry with all my flaws, my memories, and my old age without having to prove a thing to anyone. Fifth, you realize that love doesn't disappear when your spouse passes away, it just changes its shape. Losing my wife 5 years ago was devastating, but the love didn't vanish. It turned into a quiet, permanent respect inside my heart. I don't need romance or a crowded house to feel emotionally whole anymore. And sixth, your daily routine becomes a matter of self-respect, not obligation. I don't eat because the clock says it's dinner time, and I don't stay awake just to keep someone else company. I walk when my body wants to walk. I cook simple, healthy meals because I want to stay strong, and I sleep deeply because my mind is finally at rest. To the outside world, this way of living sounds cold or lonely. But when you strip away all the social noise, you realize it's not isolation at all. It is the only way to truly live on your own terms. So, if you or someone you care about is walking through a quiet chapter of life right now, please don't let a loud, busy world convince you that it's a tragedy. It isn't. Standing alone at 81, or at any milestone in life, isn't about being left behind. Sometimes, it is the highest form of self-respect. It is the ultimate reward for surviving every heavy burden, every societal expectation, and every storm the world threw at you in your younger years. You have paid your dues to the world. You have fought your battles. Now, this quiet space is your sovereign right. It's a beautifully earned privilege to finally look inward, to heal, and to live with absolute clarity without needing to explain yourself to anyone. Thank you for walking up the steps and spending this thoughtful time with me here on the porch. If Henry's story brought a little bit of warmth, comfort, or validation to your day, please take a moment to subscribe to the Silver Porch. Pull up a chair, leave a comment below, and share a piece of your own journey with us. Let's protect our peace together, one quiet morning at a time. Until next time, take deep care of your soul.